Imagine this island, these graphics, but somehow even better. What we're looking at here is Red Dead Redemption 2's Guarma Island on PC with full max settings. This game came out, what, 5 years ago? So if this is how good this game looks, like what the heck is GTA gonna look like? It almost might be photorealistic. The reason we're on this island though is because there was a leak, and we'll get to the leak in a second, but there was a leak that says there's gonna be an island like this in GTA 6. More than likely it's gonna be like the Cuba of the GTA universe. No idea what it'll be called, but I would imagine it's gonna look like this. Now, Guarma in RDR2 was kind of a weird thing. Like, obviously it's a beautiful looking island, but as far as the story goes, it was kind of one of the only, I don't want to say negative parts, but this chapter where you're on Guarma did take you away from everything, and it was kind of jarring for some people. But the island itself is fantastic. And according to the leak, this island, this Guarma, was a test for GTA 6. Now, what do we know already about GTA 6? It's in Vice City. It also will probably have like tropical-esque islands. And that is exactly what this Guarma is. So what you're seeing throughout this video, all this footage, now some of the island isn't, I guess, exactly finished, but for the most part, what you're seeing is probably what you're gonna end up seeing in some parts of GTA 6, which gets me super excited. Whether it is Cuba or just maybe some of the more tropical parts of Florida, you're probably going to see some similarities. Now, they're not going to be as rocky. Florida is very flat, so maybe we do have to hope for islands if we want to see some more rocky and mountainous terrain. But let's get to the leak. So I will just say, and look, I don't know if this is real. I don't know if this is fake. The person that actually came out and said this is somewhat reliable. He has leaked some stuff. You can see this was the actual leak. He has leaked some DLC stuff apparently at the Game Awards in 2022. He did also say that the Cyberpunk DLC will release in August, but that's actually in September. So he's kind of close there. So look, take it with a grain of salt, but regardless of the leak, I do think this is a cool topic to talk about. But the leak itself, he basically just simply says Cuba will be some part of the game. There's going to be a time jump of some sort, and Cuba is going to be involved in that. And a lot of people, if this does end up being true, like this is exactly what GTA 5 did. If they pull a North Yankton with this Cuba island, maybe that's where Lucia is from. Who knows? But that would kind of make sense. You start out maybe in the game, the prologue is on this island, and then there's the time jump, and that's how you get to Vice City. Now, if that is the case, that, you know, if it does pull a North Yankton, then that means you're not going to be able to go back. So hopefully that isn't exactly 100% the case. Hopefully, you know, if this does end up being true, we can go back and explore the island. Because again, as we take a look at the footage, I mean, this island is beautiful. I would love to have some smaller islands off the coast of Vice City that are somewhat similar to this. I know it's not like super realistic, but I would absolutely love this. And one of the things, since we've been talking a lot about GTA 6 over the past couple of days, that I mentioned in one of the videos was that Rockstar are going to treat GTA 6 like a long-term project. They're going to, you know, constantly add stuff, maybe add new cities, add new features and stuff throughout, you know, the years following its release. So even if it's not at launch, even if this leak isn't exactly accurate, it wouldn't surprise me if we do end up getting something like this down the line. I mean, we got the Cayo Perico Island, which is, you know, maybe kind of similar, but of course that's in a 10-year-old game where, you know, Guarma here is much nicer looking because it's in a more up-to-date game. It's in the newer engine that Rockstar made. And again, this game came out 5 years ago. So like, what is the next engine that's somehow even going to look better than this? Like, that's going to be absolutely crazy, I think. But I did just want to make this video to talk about different islands and stuff off the coast. Like, is that something you guys would love to see? We know there is going to be like a Key West area, so there's going to be some smaller islands like that. That's really still part of Florida. Would you like to see, I guess, number one, an island like Cuba, like Guarma here? And then number two, do you think, or would you like the whole North Yankton thing to be back again, where you start off on a place, there's a time jump, and then maybe you can or cannot go back to that prologue location? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And again, look, if the leak isn't real, I don't think that's really that important. I just think this Guarma Island, like if you have RDR2 and you can go to this Guarma Island, I would highly recommend going there and just taking it all in, because I think there are definitely going to be some parts of Florida that look similar. Maybe not the mountainous terrain, but the flora, the fauna, all that stuff, you're probably going to see some similarities in GTA 6, which is very, very exciting. That's going to do it for today's GTA 6 video, though. Thank you guys for watching. Please drop it a like if you did enjoy, subscribe for more GTA content, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.